Look, it was people, it was an expression of common grief and shock of people, of Jews whose main two slogans were "not in our name" and "ceasefire immediately." And for me, it was very important to be there. So I was there as a person, as an individual, as a Jew, not as a journalist. There were quite a few Israelis that I know that live or study these days in the States. And it was also, you know, like we all need some kind of, this kind of support, which, by the way, Palestinians are not allowed to hold. Jews are allowed to hold demonstrations. I understand that all over Europe there are places where Palestinians are not allowed to hold demonstrations in solidarity with their slain people in Palestine. So here again we are privileged, the Jews, that we can do things that Palestinians are not allowed to, though I know that here there were some, in the States there were some demonstrations of Palestinians. But Palestinians are being silenced, as I hear. Their sensitivity, that their sense of grief is not being respected. They are called as supporters of terror, whatever. And I was in Boston just before, and I could tell that even the word Palestinian is not allowed to be used in all kind of official statements. I can very much identify with the feeling of being ostracized by the whole world as a Jew, of being not listened to, or this feeling, this indifference that the world shows to Palestinians' plight, Palestinians' ordeal, is so shocking. And I, as a Jew, I say, and as a child of survivors and the grandchild of Jews who were murdered by Nazi Germany, I can, my identification and sense of identification and anger and despair, I must say, despair grow larger by the day, by the minute.